gonna pull? Oh, I was going for like 4. But this is a really, I don't know what she does, but this is a amazing thing. I have 2 extra dupes of that character I just pulled. And this would technically be a good pull, but I'm being greedy, so. Maybe on here, because then her drop rate, I guess, is, yeah, her drop rate, this character is a little bit up. And the other one, I'm assuming I get for free. So if I can luckily pull this character, this is how I'm reading it. If I can, wait, those are on the same thing. Really? So I guess it doesn't matter where I pull. So then it really means I should just pull here. So I'll do 1 pull here. It should guarantee me, I'm assuming that's everything. We really wish that, yeah, 4 times. I really do think that this light should incorporate that if you do a 10 pull, because a lot of games for some reason aren't doing cool things when you do a 10 pull. I don't understand that. It's like, why are you saving the currency? And that's why a lot of people switched over. Even in Epic 7, they don't give you anything, so it's not just this light. They're switching to just doing singles because it's better to do singles because the rate is the same for each pull. But this one, it guarantees you a 4-star, which that gives you incentive to save. So let's do 1 here. Hopefully we get this character, which is not really guaranteed for me at all. It would be a nice little thing to add into the video, and then I'll do my selective summons as well. Didn't see anything super shiny there. That's the 1 purple that's guaranteed to me, and they're like, yep, that's all you get. That's all you get, that 1 purple. So the characters do look cool here. Dear God, no. The characters do look cool. Even if that was the most broken character in the game, I wouldn't use it. Sorry. I hate little kitty characters. Ugh. I was actually reading her and I was like, she's so bad. There we go. 10. Okay, so maybe they meant, oh no, I should have summoned here. Is that what they meant? Oh no, I should have summoned here because that gets 200 recruitment order. And then, okay, so I actually messed up there. So I technically should summon here. So 200 summons on this banner. So hey, you don't have to make the same mistake I just did. I just blew 1 summon on here. But it looks like these little records also count towards it as well. Because this character just looks cool. I would definitely want to use her, but you know, it's all good. It's all good in the hood. Now, just so you guys have a heads up, I'm going to go to the codex and I'm going to show you what character I am looking to get. Just so you guys are aware. I really want Lydia. You guys already know, if the notepad is out, we done got serious. Now, I never did a reroll guide ever in my life, right? But I wanted to start off with this. So first thing I'm going to start off with is that this is the banner. Let me turn the music on and stuff. This is the actual banner. Now, the mistake that I made, just real quick, just to show, I went to the codex and I started looking at the character data. And I was like, oh, look at all of the characters in the game. Oh man, this is the one that I want. And I did not know. So the free roll, the free reroll that they have in the game is actually, funny enough, there's a limitation on the characters that you can actually get. These are the characters that you can get. Now, first, I'm just going to do a brief explanation of each of these characters so that when we go down the list of the SSRs, it will kind of make sense of what they do. Now, Tifel, whatever, she's kind of just DPS. She's an energy based character, so based on, she gets energy based on doing certain things. So she kind of synergizes in, like, she's a generic character, to be completely honest. So she just is a really good unit. She does really nice, especially if she like kind of counters and stuff like that based on her skills. So you can kind of pair her with anyone that's gonna like kind of keep her alive. To be honest, Michelle is a burn based character, so any character that has synergy with burns will be good with her. Ghost is a character, what I like to call a buff breaker. She does more damage if the character has buffs, so she's meant to go through shield, she's meant to go through defense buffs and stuff like that. So if you have comps that can give her attack buffs, as you can see here, she doesn't really have one of her own. She has speed, but she needs technically attack to help her out. That's kind of how you would synergize with that. Cindy is very weird and she's very ugly, but the cool thing about her is that she kind of has 2 different modes based on what you're fighting. It seems like the siege mode is something you start off with, and then the special force mode is kind of what you use to finish people off, from what I can tell. So she just needs things, again, she needs to have someone that can kind of buff her so she can do more damage and survivability, things like that. Benny is a character in which, same thing, remove buffs. She does decent damage. She's a little buff remover, but again, she kind of she's kind of like a counter attack character, but if the target has no buff, increase the damage. Takes the buff off of here. Removes buffs also in there, so she's there to remove buffs, and any character that has synergy with that, that's kind of what you want to do, like assisting with buff removal. Hakoto is a character that's kind of self-sufficient. She would probably be like maybe like a farmer. If she ends up dying, she gets to prevent the death like once, and then like her basic attack becomes like an AoE attack. She seems like a character that would be better on like some type of heal and things like that, but besides that, she's actually like more single target focused, which is weird. Her speed is insanely high though, which is pretty nice. Jinja is actually with this new thing, which is new to this game. It's like a bleed, but it's a damage over time called lightning stroke, and she kind of synergizes with that, and then she does it, I think this is AoE, no, single target. So any character that synergizes with that will be good with that. Quinn is a speed based character, and that's pretty much all you need to know about that. She's speed. She also gives a speed buff herself, so she kind of synergizes with that. And then last but not least is a healer, and I already said we don't do healers. You don't start off with a healer, but she's not that bad of a healer. She does removes debuffs and stuff like that, but I say like pretty much if you get a healer, you're not. No. So one characters that I wanted to point out that really synergize with like characters, like it's like a no-brainer. Jinja really synergizes with Kathy. Where's Kathy? Kathy has a bunch of electric stroke stuff too, and also Kathy has an electric stroke detonation, which pops all of them and deals damage based on how long their times are. So if you like Jinja, you definitely need to at least have Kathy as one of your 4 stars. Another thing I want to say, this you'll also see in this video, you can actually get up to, I think the highest might be is 5 of the 4-star units in your pull. So if you're looking for the mega roll, you're going to be looking for 5. But most people I think settle with 4. You can get 4 to 5 of these guys, and then you get the SSR. You do get a bunch of these. You will get a bunch of 4 stars as you do 10 pulls, so I don't think it's crazy important, but either you're going to get dupes or you're going to get other units, so that's just a heads up on that. Next character I wanted to point out is Quinn. Now Quinn is like, again, speed based, so since she's going to be giving out speed, I think you want to have also characters that kind of have some type of speed scaling, which is going to be Chitoise. She has not speed scaling, I should say, but she has stealth scaling, and like stealth is better when you can get your stealth move off and then go to town, right? And then she does, and so does Korax. Korax also has speed scaling kind of stuff as well. I think that those 2 characters would work really well with Quinn. Ghost is a buff breaker, so she's really good if the character has no buff. She also strips, but it also synergizes with the character in here that's called Rosemary, this character, and she does more damage if the characters have no buffs. So I think that that's another really cool synergy that you can go for. Michelle is she, like I said, she's the one with the burns, right? So 04, the character that you already have, so that's, you know, that's automatic synergy that you have. She has a burn on her single attack and nothing else outside of that. But the other burn character is Goya, who has a burn on her S1 and S3, so that's pretty cool. So there's some synergy with that. Usually synergy outweighs a lot of stuff. Let's see, and then we have, as far as like characters that like super synergize with each other, all the other units, to be completely honest, like some of them are defense scaling, but none of the SSRs give out defense buffs or anything like that. Not that I can remember. They don't really give out defense buff. Like some of them are very self-sufficient. So like, I think that if you got any of the other ones, you're going to be perfectly fine. It just depends on like what you actually want to do. Sylvia is a defense scaling unit. The defense scaling units are Sylvia, Dean, Senba. No, sorry, Senba is DPS. I wrote that wrong. Nemeophilia. Valerie is also defense HP scaling, kind of stuff like that. Speed debuff. Carillion is a speed debuffer. Adela, I think Adela is actually pretty strong. Some of these characters, like, just read them honestly before you go into it, and then you'll be able to kind of make your own like special pasta that you think is going to be nice. And I think that that's going to be no, but those are like the immediate synergies that I think you should go for. And so yeah, pretty much after the glamming glitz wear off, once you're doing this, you're just gonna skip and then see how many purples you kind of get. And then if you get any like kind of combo, so I said Ginger, right? So if I'm looking Ginger, I need to see the portrait of at least Mary. Is it Mary? Sorry, not. I might have said that wrong. Kathy, sorry. And I don't see Kathy, so that's an automatic no. So yeah, no purpose of me showing this 10,000 times. I'll see you guys when I'm done. Okay. Okay. So I guess you can get more than 4. I think this is a 5. Verbena. 1, right? 2. Really shouldn't take that, but I guess dupes are always something. 2. Oh, I love that design. 3. Stop it. 4. I think there's 5. 5. So if this is one of the green chicks, that's kind of over. But that'd be insane luck. But even though that kind of looks okay. Funny me watching this is that this would have been definitely FGV 3000s because this is the character that he picked. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you can get up to like 5 of these things in a pull. Oh, I was going for like 4. But this is a really, I don't know what she does, but this is an amazing thing. I have 2 extra dupes of that character I just pulled. And this would technically be a good pull, but I'm being greedy, so. Alright, we got a 4. First of all, this character looks dope. This is a 4-1. Double Korax. Firestorm. Stop it. Valerie. Okay. And Nisa. Ah, stop with this ugly, disgusting looking character. Oh, damn it. That was a 4 port though. Ah, come on. How is this not a 5-star? Look at that thing. That looks ridiculous. I think this is only a 2-drop. Wow, I got her twice. But this is not the unit that I'm looking for. But Jesus, that looks really cool. And we continue. Dude, I feel really bad right now. So I was doing a lot of these, right? And I'm like, geez, someone probably in the comment was already like, yo, you're an idiot. I just realized I never checked the drop rate. I thought that every person in there was part of it, right? But that's actually not the case. So only a couple of these are actually in here. So that really good god roll that I had with this character, I should have just took it. Like, she does decent stuff. Yeah, she has like she's like a, I think it's crazy because I think she's like a counterattack character, which would have mean it would have been like right up my alley, right? But okay, I can't be ultra greedy anymore. So next one that I see that just has a decent amount of 4 stars plus one of the characters, I'm just gonna take it. I didn't know that, so I gotta reconstruct my strategy. Who are we going for? Yeah, let me go back again and I'll see like who am I actually going for then. We might be done. All right, so this is a 4 plus legendary. Oh, I feel so bad. I feel so bad throwing away the 5. Though the 5 that I had what, triple or double dupes. So hopefully this one doesn't have them in there. So Rosemary's not one. Why do I talk? Your team is just ugly. So I think I hate every single 4-star I just got. And that's who is that? That's Ghost, I think. No, it's her again. Lady. Every like big pull that I get, it's her. It's her. It's so weird. You know what? I'm just gonna do this on a separate video. Well, you'll see what I said. You see what I mean. That's an automatic no. That's an automatic no for me. It's kind of hard because, oh, Dean's good. Maybe I'm done. Korax is good. Goya. 1, 2, 3. I think that's a 4. I actually don't remember how many that is. That's 4. Speed. So we have double speed. So if I get Quinn here, that would be a pretty, and Kathy. So this is a 5. Oh my god, this is a 5. So we have a lot of opens here. And that is The other one, okay, so that's I'm gonna take this one. This is pretty busted of a thing. I've been waiting to do this, thank God. So we got the no buff character. So like I said, the best character to go with Ghost would have been Rosemary, but we didn't get Rosemary. Oh boy. But we do have speed, and she's kind of being fast is not that bad of a thing. So we have double speed characters, we have burn, we have the electricity. So maybe hopefully there's something that has to do with putting damage over time stuff on people, because that's what these two characters do. And then Della is just really good HP, defense scaling unit. So I'm gonna cut my losses short because I've been doing rerolling like a beast. Hopefully you guys enjoy the part of the video that I put before this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace. Thank God it's over. God.